welcome to episode 2 of the Chub and Tub podcast. I'm Chub.
And this is your other host, Tub.
Alright, so, Tub, did you see the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight?
I watched that bitch live. Let me tell you, that was some hot garbage, alright?
Yeah.
That fight... Okay, I should give a quick background. If you saw any of the fights beforehand, they were just as bad as the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. I am talking no swinging, no jabbing, no nut. They were not playing boxing. This was a school playground as two children were battling it out. They would throw the weakest punches you would ever imagine. I swear, I would beat them in a fight. Now, you might think, Tub, you're probably pretty drunk, and that might be fair, but I swear I can win some of those. If you saw some of those punches Jake Paul was throwing, he was throwing the lightest punches imaginable. They were so bad, they put Chub to sleep. He was watching the fight, and it was so bad. They were pillows, all right? They put him to sleep, man.
Yeah, that's actually the truth. See, I saw it on Netflix. I just tuned in to see it. I was just laying in my bed watching it. Next thing I knew, I woke up. It was like 1:30 in the morning. My light was on. The TV was off. And I was just like, what the fuck happened? That fight was so boring. It set me in the fucking dreamland.
That's straight. And I mean each and every single one of them. They had a few moments in each round where one of them would try and get a big punch or a big hook off, but it wouldn't really accomplish much in the end game. Mike would walk out and throw one punch, which would, it would be nice to see Mike Tyson try and throw a few punches again, but he'd only have stamina for a few more, and then would get punched so many times by Jake Paul. I remember in the statistics from the announcer, they said Jake Paul got like 200 plus punches off on Mike at the end of the fight, and the only reason why is because he was playing like an absolute bitch, hovering around him like a bee, using the fact that Mike can't move because he's an old-ass dude. And frankly, he was dodging some punches. Don't get me wrong, he had some stamina, but cocaine can only get you so far. Alright? He's addicted to it when he was fighting, and he's definitely using it to get back working. I don't know if you've ever seen a 6-year-old try and work out, but that shit's hell.
Yeah, the thing is, I guess I tuned in and I kind of expected like a better fight. Just like, man, this is boring as hell.
Yeah, if you never watched boxing, I would be asking for a refund. I'd be willing to ask for my Netflix subscription refund, which I definitely paid for.
Oh, speaking of Netflix, apparently the streaming, the streaming service was so fucking dog shit. Apparently, I believe it was like 9,000 people complained about like lagging and like the stream just stopping.
Yeah, like the totally legit websites I was using to watch it, like you'd click onto them and some of them would just be down trying to refresh the fight, which is crazy because this is only the third time this has happened to Netflix. They've done this twice before where they'll try and launch something live. I can't remember the name of the show, but they went to do a live action show that they'd release as a premiere for everyone to watch the first episode, and it also had huge crashes. Once again, teaching us that live streaming content is a little bit harder than just having a streaming service.
Yeah, luckily I didn't get any problems when I was streaming it. It was smooth like butter. But yeah, that shit was dog shit. Like think about it. This is like one of the biggest displays of fucking like ego and greed. So think about it. Mike Tyson is a 58-year-old dad. He's practically a dad. He's like our dad's age. He's a 58-year-old man.
Whoa, don't disrespect my dad like that. You're as old as fuck. Alright?
Like, he's a 58-year-old man. He's nearly 60. He's closer to the death rate in America than he is in... He's closer to, like, the end of your lifespan in America than when he was in his...
In his prime. Here, I'll finish the sentence for you. I got you.
Like, think about it. Mike Tyson is a 58-year-old man. He's pretty much as old as our fucking dads.
Dude, you can't keep disrespecting our fathers out here, my guy. I get it. Yours is old as fuck, right? He's Gandalf the Grey. But you can't insult mine like this. He's in his 40s. He's barely hit 50. Now, granted, he's doing the same shit as Mike Tyson, so he looks a lot older. Cocaine and steroids. But it's just the way that.
Yeah, at least my dad hasn't been in jail.
Yeah, and at least mine can pick up his own fucking weight.
I'm thinking about, like, Logan Paul is like 30 years younger than Mike Tyson. It's just not a fair fight. This is just something Jake Paul wanted to do so he can brag about how he defeated Mike Tyson. Like, it's just greed and ego seeking. Like, Jake Paul made like, what, $40 million off of this fucking fight? That's what
I believe, yeah, and Mike makes a further 20.
Yeah, like this is just for money.
It's just blatant greed. And I get it. They tried selling a nice narrative into story. Like, you really wanted Mike Tyson to win, you know? Like, he was a champion coming out of retirement to beat up the guy no one really liked, right? Like, let's be honest. No one in this world's really a huge Logan or Jake Paul fan. You watch them ironically, or maybe you like the personality, but...
Or you hate watch them.
Yeah, I hate watch is probably a big thing, but, you know, if you just like them for your personality, get that person out of your life, all right? That person fucking sucks balls. I've only known one person who was an actual fan, and her name was Julia. In elementary school, she used to sing Everyday Bro all the time, and I shit you not, she was singing that as she stabbed a fork into a light socket. She did this 2 more times, and the teachers didn't notice she had a fork till it was way too late. Till one time she tried doing it behind our teacher, and I shit you not, he grabbed her. Now, normally here in Canada, you can't do that. You can't touch a student regardless. But he fucking grabbed her and just threw her right to the office. He was like, dragged her there. He's like, I'm done with you. You're fucking annoying and retarded. He told us all to watch out for her having silverware.
Damn, he's like wanted posters around the school.
She got pissed after that.
Warning, don't let near silverware.
Then the school, for once, sided with them. Because normally they side with the students just to make the parents happy. And usually they're in the right just because it's easier that way. But there was one of the few times the school was like,
we can't defend this bitch.
That's the dumbest shit we've seen. Maybe he wasn't.
Hey, listen, we can defend bullies who push their victims to the edge of suicide, but, like, sticking a fork in a light socket, dog, there's nothing we can do about that.
They're like, listen, teen suicide's fine. Your own suicide, though, we can't be having that.
Like, if the bully didn't, like...
This got depressing. We need to stop. Anyway, it was a great narrative to sell for Mike Tyson. You know, he wanted to win. He's the old champion. But let's be honest. If you were actually into boxing, you understand that there's leagues ahead with Logan being what? How many ages over? Like 21 years younger? He is going to have so much more stamina, so much more energy. I don't know if you know this, but as you work out over a long lifetime, your testosterone runs low. Mike Tyson lost a lot of his testosterone just from working out and then losing it and then retrying to gain it. So I guarantee he was pumping something to try and keep himself going, where Jake Paul can mostly rely on his own body. Additionally, he's quite new to boxing. He hasn't taken many serious injuries, so you could call him to be in his prime state. Because
he also hasn't really fought any actual boxers, too. There's that.
Did he not fight Floyd Mayweather? Oh, and that was another one that was complete shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but, like, Jake Paul...
Okay, never mind. Anytime he fights someone who could be a contender, it is the most shit fight ever. My bad.
He boxed a basketball player. He doesn't box actual boxers. He just sticks boxing gloves on them like, I will fight you. He hasn't really fought an actual boxer aside from Mike Tyson.
That would be hilarious just to go up to a random NBA player. Like, imagine you go up to LeBron and you're like, bring it on.
I think he might also fought like a YouTuber. Like, YouTube boxing was a popular thing.
Good.
Yeah.
I just hope he gets punched out, you know? You gotta...
I mean, Mike Tyson did get some good hits on him.
Don't... You're huffing the copium here, all right?
No. It's not copium.
No.
It's not.
Yes, it's copium.
How is it copium? How is it copium saying that Mike Tyson did manage to land a few good hits on him?
Because he didn't, man. He gets one good hook. I think it's round 3 or 4 when they get into a brief melee at the beginning of the fight. That is probably the hardest I ever saw Jake Paul's head rock, and let me tell you, it didn't go very far. I don't know if you've ever seen UFC, but when you get hit in the jaw, your head goes flying. Why? Because that man's got his full body weight into it. Mike, although he's renowned for being strong, he has big-ass hands, which make it devastating on a punch. His age is really showing. He didn't move him at all. He was pretty solid as a brick. And he was staying just at his range, so the punch doesn't go all the way through to hit him. So although the judges kept it really close, they gave it only a 4-point ahead advantage. Every judge sided with Jake Paul in the decidings.
Yeah, he won by just the judges saying, all right, he won. That's our unilateral decision.
But they won it by a complete majority. There was no deliberation. They did not think, maybe he had a chance. No.
It was funny seeing Jake Paul walk out and get booed by fucking everyone.
It was great.
Yeah, everyone's collective, anger at fucking just Jake Paul.
Outrage.
Yeah, in fact, it was so bad, KSI tweeted that this is elder abuse.
It is, man.
Yeah, Jake Paul was really in the thick of it now, huh?
If those people can spend $76 or whatever on a ticket, get a refund. Go back to that stadium and tell them you need your money back. All right, you got robbed.
I wonder what Logan Paul thinks of the whole thing. Because doesn't Logan Paul also box? Did he also do that?
He did it for I think they did wrestling.
Did KSI also box as well?
KSI also did wrestling.
Yeah, like in the Stick of It song, it's like from the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. Like that's part of its song lyrics, like referencing his career.
I'll punch him for you guys right now. If
See,
you don't wanna...
I know this carries over from episode 1, but I told you there's meaningful lyrics in that song.
No. You fucking came back to it. Brother, you waited like a week to fucking come back to this argument. Jesus Christ. You argue with the shower bottles enough? You finally got a good argument? Oh my god. This guy gives me topics ahead of time, and then he tries to hit me with curveballs. I don't like this. We're rebranding to Fox News.
That's funny. But yeah, this was a fucking shit show of a boxing event.
I'm curious if Netflix made money on this.
Oh yeah, they probably made a lot of money off this. Most definitely.
And you gotta understand, it costs a fortune to stream. Like, even if you get everyone clicking on and buying the max subscription of, $22 US? So it's closer to 30 if you get the full premium 4K. To stream 4K to an individual is an insane cost.
You didn't have to pay to view the live stream. You could have just clicked on the live stream and play it. Like, it wasn't like you have to buy the live stream. If you already had a Netflix account.
If you had the Netflix account,
you could just watch it.
I'm talking about new people who bought a Netflix account.
I'm pretty sure they made a decent chunk of cash.
Okay, but how much of that is offset by how much people are live streaming? Like, if your live streaming cost is $10K per person, making an extra $20 on each person watching it does not equal out the cost.
Well, I think we could say that whatever money Netflix made didn't go to the fucking live stream, considering how dog water it was.
No, my point is guys, ignore him, all right? He doesn't understand business, all right? The cost of operating here, I think, is too high. The cost of streaming is ridiculous. They might have lost a shit ton. But you guys don't care about that. You want, funny, bold-faced headlines. So anyways, we're going to answer the far more important questions you guys have been asking yourselves. This is mainly his classmates, so we're going to aim it at you guys.
Oh.
Is Chubbs a furry? And today, we're going to get that question answered.
Okay.
We have found a website with 10 questions that he will have to fill out in an honest manner. Don't worry. If he tries to fudge it, I am right here. If he tries to write I've never fantasized about fucking an animal, I will make sure that is changed. Because this man has actively said he would multiple times. I can get witnesses.
Whoa,
I can get testimonies, alright? We can make this into an Ace Attorney scene. Alright? You can answer truthfully. Now, we won't stream it because he wants to keep his exact fetishes anonymous.
I'm gonna fucking kill this man. Let me explain. I say that I like Zootopia, and everyone in my class is like, I knew it! I knew this man is a furry!
Yeah, of course they fucking knew it, dude. Listen, there's only a few people that continue to like children's movies, right? It's fine if you like it as a kid. Zootopia's 8 years old.
Yeah, that takes me back.
Brother, this came out when you were 12. You've been gooning to this since you were 12.
Oh my lord, we're gonna get canceled.
Think about these. You've been going at it since grade 8. How are we getting canceled? Dude, if you are here, report us right now. Bro, we've not had a single video break 5 minutes of view time, alright? I'm sorry. It's not getting there.
Bro, they're gonna hear this podcast and get the wrong the wrong idea about me. I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter.
Dude, if we have a Twitter following, good.
I mean, really, with Elon Musk in charge, is that really a good thing? Dude, the comment section just gonna be full of neo-Nazis.
If any of you are following us on Twitter, which we don't have an account,
you're following a ghost. What the hell are you doing?
Fuck you. I hope you die. And if you are listening in on Reddit, then fuck you as well.
Why would we live stream this on Reddit?
I don't know.
Who the fuck does Reddit live streams?
I don't know what
No one has used that since it came out.
Wait, Reddit live streams is an actual thing?
Yeah, I remember it being a thing.
What the fuck?
I know.
I feel like that would have been the perfect thing to just stream like crime.
No, that's Kick. That's what Kick is for.
No, like you want to like show to the cartel. You're like, hey, I killed this guy. Let me quickly post the Reddit live stream.
Well, you think the cartel is going to have
unknown? Yeah, you get 2 unknown accounts, and then you just delete the thing afterwards.
Oh my god! All right, but okay, so we're gonna switch over to the. You're gonna do this test too, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I got the phone.
All right. Pull up your shit, dog.
Yeah.
Let's see if we really got that dog.
This is by Alpha Cute Girl, which is how you know it's a professional.
Yeah.
Approved and edited by pro profs. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, are you a furry quiz? All right.
You have to hit start.
Oh yeah. Shut up!
You can't cheat by looking at that question.
All right. Is it starting?
All
right. Question 1. How do you feel about animals of human-like traits? You know, like they stand on 2 legs, they can order takeout, they can drive cars. Like they're animals that act like people. How do you feel about that?
All right. For me, okay. Here's the thing, right? Specifically, the idea of cat girls is amazing.
Okay,
I will take a girl with the ears, right?
Okay.
So I could do cute, but that's not really my thing.
Okay, when we talking cat girls, are we talking like Japanese, like humans with cat ears? Or are we talking full on like cat?
No, just the Japanese version.
Oh, so Nekos.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna do that as their cute, but not really my thing. That is my only thing.
Okay.
I know earlier you were talking about one of these and how you were
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
deeply intrigued by this stuff.
Okay, but the question, animals of human-like traits, we're not talking about like Nekos. We're talking like if your dog was a person, dressed like a person, talked like a person, act like a person, ate fucking pizza like a person, like humanoid animals, like Skyrim for like the cat people, for example.
I mean, I admire the creativity behind it, I guess, yeah. If it's not, then the Neko, because like my only thing is Nekos. If that's not on this, or we're not using that as an example, then I admire the creativity, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that, because, like,
you fucking... He's lying through your teeth. This man, while we're playing Skyrim together, is talking about... he's really fascinated by this kind of topic. Something that really interested him growing up, you know? Like, you can't... You have to at least do their cute. But, like, come on, you have to do fascinated and intrigued. Like, you can't literally have said earlier this day you were fascinated by them, but when the test comes up, you lie?
Listen, let me finish. Like, the creativity. If you look at a film like Zootopia, there is obviously a lot of creativity in that film.
Yeah, and you'd be wanting to hop on Judy Hopps, alright? So...
honestly, I feel like Judy Hopps...
when you saw the nudist camp, you fucking went wild. You would have went hog wild in there.
Listen. On the internet, Judy Hopps is one of the few furry characters that people are like, nah, you don't have to be a furry to see the vision. It's like Lola Bunny or Mona.
No, what are you talking about? No, she is not. How is someone having actual fur
Hey, the internet makes the rules, not me.
It is a fur skin suit with a vagina, alright? That's essentially a furry costume. It's just they're in their... that is them, you know? It's what the furry costume tries to replicate. It's fur. They fuck. Right? Because that's what they do at the conventions. It's just giant orgies, right?
I'm sure a convention... I'm pretty sure...
Post one if you've gone to an orgy with Chub.
I mean... I'm sure that a convention question is going to come up. But for me, I guess I admire the creativity on a story.
Hey, you are fascinated by this shit. Shut the fuck up. You were talking about the Khajiit. Use the Khajiit as an example. When you were talking about D&D, you were talking about why you were fascinated by those races and those races only. How you like the cat races, specifically Tabaxi. No, I don't mean Nekos. How you were interested in the...
Well, I'm going with admire creativity. We're dropping it.
No, you are not. That is cheating. Dude. You can't immediately declare interest in a topic and then...
Dude, what are you doing? Oh, way to fuck up my quiz results, dude.
Dude, you literally sat here with me earlier today with your thought. Do I need to get eyewitness testimony?
Oh my god.
Do we need to do we need to drag your father into... You don't want to drag your father into this quiz, my guy.
Oh my god.
Brother, you can't literally say it faster than earlier.
Next question. Do you like to draw animals? Tub, what's your answer?
Well, besides stick figures, I'm gonna do no.
Yeah, I am dog shit at drawing. Like, I tried to be a good artist when I was younger. I really put in the practice to try. Never got any better. I hate to say this, but fucking Chris Chan draws better than me. If you know Chris Chan does better than you when it comes to drawing, you're cooked. You're done. Just give up art. So I'm putting it as a no.
Yeah, sorry. Some people are just meant to draw in this world.
Yeah, like, I am living embodiment that the just keep practicing thing doesn't work. I can barely even draw stick figures. Like, they're all wonky and shit.
Brother, just whip out a ruler.
Would you ever attend a furry convention?
I have already explained this to you before while we were playing COD. I'm open to the massive orgy idea. That is it. Although I have a fear you'll meet someone fucking disgusting.
Oh yeah, there is. There's a lot of horror stories.
That's what it's like. That's what I'm frightful of.
Yeah, like there's some dude that's going to intentionally give you AIDS or something.
So like maybe my idea of the orgies is
that is a real thing, by the way. There is like a subculture of people called bug chasers that intentionally try to infect people with AIDS. This man has lost all faith in humanity now. That is a real thing.
Bro, you need to get offline. You need to stop with this shit.
But as for me, I treat furry conventions like anime conventions. The smell would kill me. Like, I would need a fucking hazmat suit to go.
That's what they go in, dude.
I would treat...
How much they spend on those things, you could probably get it hazmatized.
Bro, I would treat that shit like fucking Chernobyl. Like, I'm not going anywhere near that. So, no, it's not my scene.
I'm already putting my answer, and I know I'm about to see some lies. Read the next question.
How often do you enjoy drawing or looking at anthropomorphic art?
For reference, when I need to get his attention, I send furry porn to him on Discord.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
But go into the Hentai Haven server, I grab the first image, send it to him, and he's immediately hooked. So, at least, it's interesting.
Okay. Listen,
I literally, the channel screen they are seeing right now is an animal. Alright?
Listen,
they're not going to be able to hide your love of bunnies. The other channel is called One Cool Rabbit. Shout out that channel.
Channel. Yo, subscribe.
Watch
One Cool Rabbit.
Yeah.
It says a guy whose Discord name is the SwankyDragon.
That's not my Discord name.
Shit.
My Discord name is Dragon King.
Says the guy whose YouTube channel is SwankyDragon. You fucking scaly.
Yeah, that's fucking... You gotta love dragons, dude. You don't have to make...
Yeah, we all saw How to Train Your Dragon. We all saw that movie. It was a good movie. Amazing movie.
Listen, my guy, dragons are just cool. You're just upset that you want a fucking defenseless animal, and I want to ride a giant-ass beast that breathes fire.
Listen. I have seen some furry art that is legitimately good. Like, sometimes I go on the internet, it pops up in like a Reddit thread or
you just scroll up through our DMs. Scroll between your DMs with Cass, because I used to have her send them. That's female wubs, by the way.
Like, I would like open Reddit, and sometimes like some good art would pop out. Like, oh, that's some pretty good art. That guy's pretty good at drawing like wolves or some shit. And I'm not talking about like porn. I'm just talking your average fucking, yeah, this guy paid me $50 to draw his persona. And it's just like, wow, you did good job. You're definitely worth every cent. So I'm going to go with
Chubs. This is including the porn you watch.
I'm going to go with occasionally it's interesting. Don't listen to this man. He's a fucking liar. He's lying through his teeth.
You hit the next button. I know you're struggling here. You don't need to read all their fake-ass quizzes.
Okay. Question 5. We're up to question 5 now, if you keep it count. How do you feel about wearing costumes or fursuits?
Okay, I'm going to say something here. I think these questions aren't the greatest at tracking it down. Because the one, like, if you like drawing, people can like drawing but not necessarily be a furry. You can like costumes but not necessarily like fursuits. As an example, I think it would be dope to dress up as, because, you know, I'm a fat-ass motherfucker. Like, just fat dude cosplays. You know, like that stuff I think would be really fun.
Well, fat furs are a thing.
I don't know. No. This is what I was talking to you earlier. But there's a difference between a costume and a fursuit, right? Because the image, these are all disgusting individuals. Right? This guy's got a fox mask on and just normal clothes and a giant ass tail. This guy's got a whole fucking suit on.
Gimp suit.
that is actually just a gimp suit. Okay.
And that dragon dude's playing a fucking saxophone. How do I know that's not you? How do I know that's not you, Tom?
I can't play the saxophone.
Bullshit.
Thank you for assuming I could play the sax.
Guys, I need you to send us like a saxophone so he can play it. Like, you know how like Bill Clinton walked out in like '93 playing like a saxophone? We need you to do that.
That's what we'll do for the face reveal. But so it's like a costume. That would be kind of fun to do, you know?
Like dressing up in costumes. Fun fact. I was going to make a YouTube video about this. Fun fact. When I was in like grade 4, I was given like the opportunity to dress up in our school's mascot costume. Let me explain. So I knew the school counselor, and in my elementary school's mascot was a wolf. And one day she was like, "Hey, yo, Chub, we're doing this like award show for the kindergarten class, and since I know you, would you be interested in donning the wolf costume for the kids?" And I politely declined for a couple of reasons. One, that suit probably fucking smells. All right, let's be honest. It probably smells like ass. Secondly, the gym did not have the best ventilation. They were holding this ceremony in the gym, and it gets fucking hot in there. Like, the air conditioning wasn't the greatest.
School gyms suck, I'm not going to lie.
And thirdly, they're kindergartners. I don't want to deal with kindergartners. They're annoying little shits. We all know that. And factoring in this unholy triforce, I was just like, no thank you, ma'am. I'm fine. Get some other poor sap to do it.
Wow, complete 180. When I was in grade 1, I had to do a king. We were doing like religious stuff because I went to a Catholic school at the time. So we were doing, I don't know what the story is, but it's about a fucking soup everyone's cooking, and about like a bunch of people will stop by and they like help prepare the soup. And it's about some story about civilization, how everyone kind of needs to contribute something to make life better. And I'm kind of like the father narrating it all.
So is mankind like a fucking soup kitchen? Like...
Yeah, but you know, I'm a 7-year-old trying to explain these concepts, so I was a little confused. And the second one was a tale about a noble king trying to like do a quest. Basically, you're just your average fantasy line. And that day, I got terribly sick and didn't go. So we just didn't have the main lead for 2 performances. I get there the next day.
I like to think this was like Tolkien's like unfinished work that your school fucking like uncovered and like, yeah, we gotta do this. Middle Earth is a soup kitchen. Sauron wasn't cooking.
I remember so many of the guys were upset, but the woman who I had to work beside, because she was the queen in the act, and the like my wife and the soup tale, she found it amazing because she got to lead. And the reason she loved it was because they told her because she was a woman, she shouldn't do it. But when I wasn't there, they were like, shit, you act the only one who knows his roles.
I mean, it is a Catholic school.
They had it coming.
Okay, but to get back on track for the question, I wouldn't wear a suit because it's hot. It's kind of uncomfortable.
Do they not have cooling? These are like 10 grand suits, all right?
That's what I'm also going to talk about. That's my second reasoning. Those suits are expensive as hell.
We're assuming you have the money here.
Oh, wait, we assuming I'm like a fucking billionaire?
If you have the cash for this, right? Because obviously this wouldn't apply to anyone who's broke, same as how drawing couldn't apply to anyone who was broke, but they might like drawing it.
I guess, but what I'm saying is like right now, even if I wanted to, I could not afford that shit. So I'm going to go with, no, I'm not interested in costumes. Actually, no, I'm going to change my answer to, I think it's cool, but not for me. Because I have seen some legitimately good costume designs. It's just not for me. Like, you got to remember, furries, a lot of them are artists, so there's a lot of, like, creativity.
Yeah, I understand. This guy is, he doesn't really go out much. He's kind of scared of people.
Shut the fuck up.
What? Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Hit the button.
No, I see. Like, oh yeah. Featured quiz. Related topics is which animal can be your fursona. Should we do that quiz after this too?
No.
What is your favorite type of animal? So the 4 questions here are either the 4 answers are either wolves or foxes, birds or reptiles, Cats or dogs or mythical creatures. So, Tub.
I'm doing the mythical creatures because for me, I'm just dragons.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I feel like this is a bit too restrictive of.
Yeah, because let's be honest here. This guy loves rabbits. Rabbits aren't up here. All right.
Well, it's not just that. Like, not only do I love rabbits, I love all sorts of animals. Like, I love rabbits, but I also like foxes, cats, jellyfish, stingrays. I like all sorts of animals. And
this guy is trying to do people in stingray cosplay. I should go to jail. Straight to hell with you. All right. So then, with these 4 options, and really the thing we should turn down: do you like cats or foxes more?
All right. Well, foxes are cool. But I'm gonna look at this through like pets because I love pets. For most of my life, I grew up with a cat. And even though I like foxes, I also understand that they aren't the best pets. Like there are people who do own pet foxes, but you're practically owning a wild animal. Cats are at least domesticated enough. Like yeah, they do things on their own terms, but they're at least domesticated. And plus, they're both considered sly, sneaky creatures. There's a reason why in art they're drawn with like slanter eyes to represent like sleekiness and like sleek body designs, like the narrow eyes. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like,
isn't that also because some of them,
like, you know what I'm talking about, like
around their eyes?
That too, but you know what I'm getting at.
No, it's not just Asian accenting eyes.
But you know what? Okay, I understand that could be taken the wrong way. I understand that could be taken the wrong way, but you know what I'm getting at, right?
Yes.
Like, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to go with cats because I grew up with cats. You know, I love cats, so I'm gonna go with cats.
Alrighty, let's get her moving.
I was originally gonna go with one cool cat, but like that fucking we all know about Cool Cat on the internet. You know that awful movie, Cool Cat Saves the Kids.
No,
don't watch it. That killed that idea because I don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Okay, question 7. How do you feel about being part of the community?
This is of a community.
Of a community. Whatever. You know what the question's getting at.
So listen. You like My Little Pony.
Shut the fuck up.
You like that community. Alright?
No, I don't.
You like Zootopia. You clearly like its community. Because I assume their community just makes porn because I haven't heard anything about the community or anything else. No, actually, I think you're pretty much right on. Like, they're safe for work art, but there's a lot more. And the options here is I prefer doing my own things. That's kind of true for you, but you really do like being a part of the herd. Pun included.
Like, I've met a few furries in my school days. They're all right. It's not one of them, but you know, one of them was a.
We'll get that lore in the next episode.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get the lore for that eventually. But I met a few of them, and they were like okay people. Like they're all right.
Yeah, a little weird. I
mean, I don't really interact with fandoms all that often. I just kind of prefer enjoying it on my own. Like. I know people who are like fans of like My Hero Academia, for example, who want nothing to do with that fandom. And like, fair enough, I guess.
P.S. If you are a My Hero Academia fan, fuck you. You terrible anime. Garbage. Naruto's better. Stay mad. Garbage show.
I mean, the only good character is the rabbit chick.
Y'all have the source of all evil in your control and you put him in prison. Literally the source of evil. You guys are dumb. Fuck you guys.
But I want to give an example here for fandoms. I am a Metroid fan. Like, I like Metroid. And I was on Reddit. This was back when I had my old Reddit account. I don't have it now. I got rid of it.
Brother, do your interactions with communities that are related to being a furry. You can't use Metroid.
I'm giving an example for why I don't interact with fandoms. And there's this question.
Why can't we get an example why you don't interact with MLP? Is it because you like the MLP fan? Oh, he's hiding his Discord DMs. We're going to search Gestapo investigation on the case.
Bro, I ain't no fucking brony. But I did also meet a few bronies in high school. And they're I guess.
Oh my god, who's brony artist? 420.
So there's this question in the Metroid subreddit of what was your favorite Metroid game? And I thought I would give my input. And I put in Metroid Other M. Now, Metroid Other M is not a bad game, but it is considered the worst Metroid game in the series for numerous reasons. Like, mostly the story. People really didn't like the story. But I didn't give this answer as like to be like late epic troll trying to like piss people off. Metroid Other M was the first Metroid game I ever played. So it does kind of have like that special like connection to me because this is the game that got me into the series. Because I was at a used video game store. I was looking for some games for my Wii. I saw Other M. I heard of Metroid but never played it. It looked cool. It was $9, very cheap. So I said, fuck it, why not? Spent like a few days playing it on my Wii. I beat the game and I was just like, damn, that's actually pretty good. And that got me into the series. But oh my god, did I open up like the gates of hell by saying that? Because I was like almost immediately attacked by like 40-year-old neckbeard virgin Metroid fans. And it's like, actually, that's actually the worst game in the franchise. You fucking suck. And so I was just like, well, fuck me, I guess. I gave an answer, just like,
how does it feel to fight your own kind?
Yeah, I just like, well, I deleted the comment, and not too long after that, I just said, you know what, fuck Reddit. I'm getting rid of the account, and I'm just gonna lurk like any good person.
Did you just say fuck Reddit? Dude, use that shit daily.
I don't have an account. You don't need an account to use Reddit.
Brother, you still use that shit religiously. An account or no account. Congrats, you can't text now. Now you stalk people. That's even... Congrats, I lost my ability to talk. So you're like the cuck of Reddit? You're just watching other people communicate and have fun? You just sit there like, yeah. This guy's talking about BG updates.
BG?
Baldur's Gate.
Never played it.
Oh, sorry. This guy's talking about his divorce.
So I'm going to go with I prefer doing things on my own.
No, you don't. You can't keep changing your fucking answer.
Question 8. Do you enjoy stories where animals are the main characters? So, I enjoy all sorts of stories. He's
downplaying his experiences. He talks about Zootopia daily, alright? Talks about MOP daily. The only other genres he tries and do is things like Warhammer, but he just tells you the same cliff notes he's known about since high school, which, by the way, is like 3 years. You just got the same information. He can tell you what the factions are. Can't tell you anything more. Doesn't fucking watch one video explaining it or read one goddamn lexicon article.
Yeah, this dude is only obsessed with the orcs. He always goes like, "Oh, I
love the factions, but you gotta love the orcs for what they do, man."
Yeah, I love British people.
Yeah, is Zootopia not one of your favorite movies here?
I mean, I don't really have a favorite movie per se. Like, it's definitely like up there with films I like.
Think about the North Korean propaganda film.
What, Squirrel and Hedgehog?
I know you've been watching porn of that. All right, put it to favorite. Come on.
That is a real TV show, by the way. That is a real TV show, by the way. Squirrel and Hedgehog. That is a real TV show.
Google it. There's a YouTuber who did like an hour-long video of it. I don't know. Post the credits. Yes. That guy done good work.
As long as the story's well written and I can get into it, I could really give less of a shit if animals are the main character. Like, I really like Lord of the Rings and the main character.
You've just gotten into that. You haven't even seen LOTOR. You've just seen The Hobbit.
Well, still,
fake fan.
Still, the point still stands. They're like, I like The Hobbit.
Okay.
Oh, those characters aren't.
You've obsessed over MLP and Zootopia way more. You'll talk about it with your family. You'll talk about LOTOR with the fam.
Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna put my answer as sometimes if the story is good.
You can't just fucking rig every response to lower your score.
Dude.
You can't do that. That's cheating.
Dude, no.
That's cheating.
No, you're messing with yourself.
You can't use them all the time. And then when it comes up, you're like, oh, there's no point of a way.
All right, question 9. If you had a persona, what would it be?
No, they got dragon. What I'm gonna be.
Yeah, we all know what you're fucking choosing. I wouldn't have one.
You lie. You lie to yourself. He's just upset there isn't a rabbit one.
I guess I would go with a cat. I guess I like cats, so like I don't know, some dumbass name like Whiskers or some shit or Mittens. Contact some guy.
This last question. Oh my god.
No spoilers. So like, yeah, I go on DeviantArt, hire some guy for a commission for $100. Like, I want you to draw my cat Mittens, and then they draw like the most awful shit happening to them. Just like, yeah, I draw it being inflated like a fucking zeppelin. Here you go. Like,
dude, what are your encounters online, dude?
Not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. Not really encounters. I'm just watching the horror show. Like,
so you are the cock of Reddit. You are just watching people the whole time. Do it. We need to change your account name. Oh wait, you don't have an account. We're calling people who don't have an account cucks now.
This is the final question. How do you express your creativity? I would say through this podcast, but what do you think about that, Tom?
So to clarify, because I write our D&D campaign, am I going to get marked as
oh shit, that's a good point.
Because this is such a dumb method. Like, so is everyone who wrote through creating characters, right? Because I do that through D&D, right? Writing stories are fan fiction, not fan fiction. I write stories through D&D, though. Enjoying sharing on other people's work. Again, all of these, but these shouldn't... These seem like a bait and switch. Like, do you have creative endeavors? Guess what you are.
I guess what they're trying. I guess what the person made this quiz is trying to say is, do you express your creativity through like anthro animals or something like that?
But if you just put all right, but always answered with, yeah, you do these things. What if it is enough to tip the scales? You know what?
What are you going with?
Oh, I write stories.
All right.
I actually write stories.
I don't know. I don't really have a creative outlet. Like, I can't draw, and I don't really write. Like, I've written a few short little stories for English in history class, oddly enough. You know, the teacher's like, you're an okay, like, writer. You're able to at least keep my attention.
Yeah.
Like, I remember for history class when we were learning about, like, the First Crusade, we had to do this little assignment. We have to write like a journal entry in the perspective of a crusader. And the teacher's like, "Yeah, you did pretty good at being a writing like a religious fanatic." 80 out of 100.
That's great to hear a teacher call you that.
Yeah, so I guess I might just put with stories. I guess I'm gonna go with stories.
All right.
All right, let's see our results.
Let's fucking go! It says partial furry. I know he's going to try and cover it up.
I'm only half corrupted. What did you get?
I got furry neutral.
What the fuck does that mean? Oh, you just
You're
don't
not
care?
particularly drawn to the fandom, nor do you dislike it either. You may enjoy some aspects of it. Like
bullshit! You fucking hate the bullshit!
But you don't feel a strong connection to the community. While you might not participate in furry-related activities, you understand that others find joy in it, and you are content with that. You prefer your expression in your own interests in other ways.
Fake news. I'm calling fake news because this guy fucking hates them.
I hate them. I wish they all died. We need to send them all straight to camp.
I went to the convention. I said, "Wow, that's a lot of fur."
We'll send them to Austerlitz. It will be a great place. It will be a wonderful place. They will be barking at the walls.
Oh no!
It will be a great time. Dude, no one's seeing this. We can upload this. I guarantee no one sees.
Okay, so partial furry. You have a strong interest in the furry fandom, but you're still exploring what it means for you. Yeah, a fucking horror story. Yeah, are you taking a photo? Yeah, no photo.
Yes, photo.
I'm gonna be like those fucking officers at Tiananmen Square.
Don't matter
no photo.
We all know now, brother.
You enjoy the art, stories, and characters. Bullshit! and you might even consider attending a convention. Whoa, let's not go that far. Or creating a fursona someday. Never gonna fucking happen. Well, you may not be fully immersed in the community. Yeah, not fully immersed in the degeneracy. You appreciate the creativity and expression that the furry world offers. You're open to discovering more about this vibrant subculture. Well, there you have it, guys. That's episode 2. Tub, what did we learn today?
Don't trust any of these new boxing matches because they are a fucking scam. If you see a celebrity going ham with some boxer, like you see Snoop Dogg go against Jake Paul or something retarded like that, do not watch it. It will not be worth your time.